A panel full of experts, faith leaders, and activists gathered in downtown Grand Rapids this evening to discuss a simple question. What happens next?
This comes in the wake of the end of criminal proceedings against officers charged in the deaths of Samuel Sterling and Patrick Lyoya. News 8's Duncan McLean attended the discussion and joins us live in the studio now. Duncan?
Brian, Amber, tonight was a display of a community that's looking for answers when they feel like their justice system and their city have left them behind after the decisions to drop charges against former state police trooper Brian Keeley, to not retry former Grand Rapids police officer Christopher Scher, and the total lack of criminal accountability for Kent County Deputy Josiah McMains.
Justice for Samuel!
Justice for Samuel!
Anguish, anger, and action at the Wealthy Theater on Monday night as the community gathered to support the families of young people killed by officers of law enforcement that are increasingly confronting a world without justice.
From 2020 to last year, we had some of the highest number of officer-involved shootings across the country. We had the highest number of use of force of law enforcement on regular, everyday civilians across the country.
Kent County Commissioner Robert Womack organized Monday's public forum, calling it a state of emergency town hall meeting, asking pointed questions of faith and social justice leaders, former officers, and local activists, like where do we go from here, and what do we do now?
That's a loaded question. I'm just going to be 100% transparent. I don't know.
Those helpless feelings flowing in the wake of decisions by local prosecutors and federal judges to stop seeking justice against former police officers whose actions resulted in the deaths of young men.
The old game they played, you all know, they would never be charged. Now you charge them, and then we let the system do its thing.
Monday night's panel and crowd vowing to pay attention and make their voices heard together as civil proceedings begin in the wake of now toothless criminal charges.
They say it's for money. It's not just for money, much like criminal. It's for justice. It's for justice.
That appeal for attention came alongside calls to action.
We have to make sure that we keep a record of receipts. And remember that the prosecutor is an elected official. The judges are elected officials. We have to be willing to sacrifice. When we talk about economic boycott locally, we have to be willing to sacrifice.
All this in support of the families of Patrick Lyoya, Samuel Sterling, Riley Doggett, and others in West Michigan and around the country, eager to see a system that will protect their children as tightly and successfully as the criminal records of its law enforcement officers, who in those 3 cases were released by a hung jury, declared immune by a federal judge, and not charged at all.
The event tonight also featured a period of public education with the reading and distribution of literature on how to respectfully manage illegal and legal interactions with police, and hopeful discussion about possible reforms to local foot chase policies. There will be 3 more public town halls of this style in the near future. We'll keep you updated as we get more information on those. Amber?